Yeah, I was an artist for many years. As an independent artist, I loved doing everything the DIY way
Hmm.
and taught myself so much. I took a lot of wrong turns, had a lot of bad situations, and a lot of why I started the business was I wanted to help young artists bystep a lot of the bad moves that I made, but also learn from some of the great things that I was able to accomplish, and just help other artists connect the dots to have an amazing career on an independent level.
That's incredible. It's very honorable of you to support other artists like that. It doesn't come naturally. I think there's a certain type of breed of artists that help other people as well.
I tell artists all the time, I'm like, I know, and the fact is that most artists can do everything themselves. Like they literally can, but they just don't have 12 arms and 14 legs,
Mm,
to do it all because it's so the time
mm,
constraint. And because artists are so bright and so just so talented in so many ways. Every day I'm blown away by a new artist. They're like, what? You do what in your spare time? Like, what? Like, you don't just create beautiful music, you're also like all these other fabulous things.
yeah.
But yeah, it comes down to the time piece, and then having a team that you can really get along with and that understands your vision and your mission, which I think is everything.
Mm,
Is knowing what your mission statement is with your music and why you put all your money, time, energy, effort into it. It's it's so important to hone in on that, and then to have a
mm,
team that gets it too,
yeah.
and that is willing to really get down in the trenches with you, because
And that can be hard to
honestly,
find.
yeah, it is hard to
Sounds
find.
like
I
you're
mean,
doing it, but yeah.
I never had that. We always had to do everything on our own, and everything was out of our price budget. Like,
Mm,
every single thing back in those days, I couldn't afford to have anyone help at that time. But I, um, I remember thinking like, gosh, I wish there was someone who could at least give me a little advice, or I wish there was someone who could like, work with me on price or help me get at least one thing. If I could just get one thing, like maybe a press
mm,
thing or, something to help us move ahead. And, so that was my big passion with this business too, is to offer services that are very a la carte. And I mean, we have services that start as low as $60 so that
yeah.
every artist can have something. Like maybe you can even just have one thing that will help you feel like you're working towards your goal. And
Yeah.
I think everyone deserves that. And also just being able to
Paper
be
steps.
free and not
Mm,
having to sign contracts, because that was a lot of what we got into were long-term contracts for
yeah.
booking or for, signing like a year thing with a press company or whatever. Like it,
Yeah.
it was always like these long-term contracts. And I thought, why does everyone have to sign forever? Like, can we
I want
not
that
just go back
security.
to, it's like,
Yeah.
so I wanted something that was very month to month with artists. I mean, we have longer versions if they want to do that, but that freedom piece is so
Mm,
important. Independent artists from month to month, the whole world could change for them. Like,
yeah.
and what you need right now is not necessarily what you're going to need in 4 weeks. Like,
Yeah.
things could really change. So I just wanted something very fluid and open and kind of a free spirit feeling.